Drop the right hand a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. Chin down a little bit. You have to be alert. So when you have to be alert. Listen. So when I get it, what am I doing? I should just pull.
When I go with confidence, when I go to roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow. Wind it up all night, baby, take your time. Let me know what I want. When you turn me around, what I want. When the neighbors yell, turn down.
I don't have any sponsor for this video, but this video is actually sponsored by you guys. All those who are buying my products are helping the channel and helping me create more free videos like this. I know this is experimental, but we're still going to have fun. Let me just do a quick demo. We're actually going to be using my new Capture One styles just to color grade this image. So if you go to my website, this is what you will see. But then I also have secretly launched this one-on-one personalized workshop. So if you go onto my website, just look out for this package. You can read through and then purchase what's going to help you. But what we're using in today's video is actually going to be one of my brand new color grading packs, and this is the dark tone styles pack that I created for Capture One. So let me just go back into Capture One and just do a quick demo. So this is actually one of the images you're going to be seeing me create in today's video, but I just want to have a quick color grade and just play around with the color and see what we can create out of this. So this is a raw file imported straight into Capture One. I haven't done any adjustments onto it, but we're just going to play with the color a little bit because I feel like it's too warm and I want to actually darken it down and make her skin tones look a little bit rich. Again, I'm just going to be speeding through it, but I hope this is going to give you an idea of what to expect when you purchase the pack. So create a new filled adjustment layer. After doing this, I'm going to right click that layer that I just created and then go to apply adjustments from. And over here, I'm just going to go into custom styles and go into my Phloshop C1 styles. And what I want to apply is actually the desat. So either the dark tone or the desat. I think I prefer the desat in this case, so I will just click on that. It's saying it can't apply the film grain, but we can always apply that later. So just select apply partially. Now what I can do, or the sweet thing about this, is that I can adjust the opacity. So over here it's like nothing has been applied, and if I go all the way to 100%, you can see that we've been able to increase the adjustment all to 100%. So this is something I like. But first of all, let me just tweak this because it's not giving me the exact vibe that I'm looking for, right? What I want to do first of all is just increase the desaturation just a little bit more, and I want to increase the contrast. I also want to increase the exposure, and I want to increase the shadows just a little bit more. All right, something like that works fine. Now I feel like she's blending into the background. This is the vibe I'm going for, but this is just too strong. It's just like a monochromatic feel, right? So what I want to do now is just maybe reduce the Kelvin somewhere around here, just to add a bit of blues into the darkest part of the image, and also just help make it pop out even more. So over here I can just increase the contrast if I want, open up the exposure a tiny bit, go into the high dynamic range, maybe just bring up the highlights ever so slightly, bring the whites up as well, and maybe make the blacks even darker. And if I just do a quick before and after, you can see that we've quickly been able to fine-tune the color and adjust it. Then finally I can just reduce the opacity of it so that we have a little bit of that original color tone seeping through. So here's a quick before and after. You can see quickly we've been able to apply the style onto our image, and it's looking really, really good. All I'll do now is hit on copy. That is the up arrow in the top right corner. Select all of the files in here. So Command 8, select all of them, and I'm just going to apply. It's saying that it's not going to be able to apply the same thing, but doing that is just applied on all the images. So this is a quick tip and a new demo for this brand new pack that I have. So that's just about the demo. Go onto my website right now and purchase it. The link is down below. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Joseph. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about the riskiest photo shoot I've ever had, and this is just because I shot in the middle of the street, and it was actually inspired by Val Opemu. He shot this guy in a tunnel, and I absolutely loved it, and I've always wanted to try it, and I got a chance to try it with Mathilda, and we ended up shooting around, I think, between 11 p.m. and 12 a.m. because I felt that was like a very good time to shoot because you get to see the lights in the tunnel, and you also don't have a ton of cars coming through the tunnel, and so we have a lot of chances to capture, you know, like a variety of images. And I think we chose a wrong night to do this photo shoot because Friday nights are actually party nights here in Ghana, and I know that a ton of people were moving from place to place having all sorts of fun in town, and so there were actually quite a number of cars using the tunnel. I would actually advise you not to risk this, not to try doing this photo shoot, but if you absolutely must, then choose a day that, you know, like a holiday or like a weekend, or especially a Sunday night where people are not really traveling or having parties, or, you know, just moving around town as much. I feel Sundays are quieter, you know, during the day and at night, and so if you want to do this, then probably aim for the night, and also go with the team, because I went with the team, and so there were other guys blocking traffic in some instances, just helping us control the cars that were coming around. And so what you find us doing is we would actually like run out of the scene and then wait for the cars to pass, and when we get a clear chance, we just quickly run back and then, you know, just try and capture a few frames. That whole thing was quite exciting, like running into the spot to just capture some images and running back out so you're not hit by any cars. It was pretty exciting, but again, don't try this. Don't be like me, don't be like Val Opemu. Don't try it. And so moving on, there are a few things I feel I would have done differently, and I'm actually thinking of having a second go at it. I actually just wanted to get one shot and have an experience, you know, just trying this out and then learn from it and see if I would really want to approach or redo this again. And yeah, it was fun, it was interesting, but I feel like I should have gone with a wider lens. I was shooting with my Sigma 85 1.4 art lens, and I feel like it was just giving me too much of a compression, and I rather would have wanted to see more of the tunnel in the shots, and this way I also feel will just allow me to see more of the lights in the frame. But I only had my, you know, 85, and I was shooting at 1.4 because in my mind I thought that was what was going to give me, you know, the best looking results in terms of blurring the background, and also initially I wanted to compress it, but now just looking at the images again, I feel like a wider lens would have made more sense because I can see more of the scene and get more of the lights. So yes, I will try this again, maybe a 50 or a 35 maybe. And yeah, I think that pretty much is it. I was shooting at a shutter speed of 1/125 because I wanted to add a bit of the ambient light. Again, I feel like because we weren't really moving that much, the poses were static, I could have actually gone down to maybe like 1/80 or something of that nature, because the camera has an inbuilt IBIS, so it will be more stable that way. I wouldn't really get a lot of shaky shots. Again, the model isn't really moving that much. What else? I was also shooting at an ISO between 1000 and 2000, and so yes, I think keeping it at a higher ISO is actually really valid. And the only light I included was my 4-foot tube light from Luxceo. I was using that to light up my subject, and it was turned vertically, and because of the length of it, we're able to get like a very nice illumination from top to bottom. And so those are things that I will keep, but if I'm going to try this again, I think the main thing I will change is going to be my shutter speed, which is going to go a little bit slower, and also shoot a little bit wider to add more of the scene. So this is it. This is all I want to talk to you guys about today. I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of the behind the scenes, and when you're done, just click again to watch some of my other videos, and catch you guys in the next video. Enjoy the rest of this video.
When I go with confidence, when I go with roll like hips and
Look, Santa. Look, face me. Yeah, push. Beautiful. There's the light. Yeah, there's the light.
Look at me.
The cars are coming.
time, let me know what when you tell me what when the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going like bum bum bum. Throw it back then rotation, cigarettes and the season, shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are.
Drop the right hand a little bit. The right hand. Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. Chin down a little bit. You have to be alert. You have to be alert. Listen.
What I get it, what am I doing? I should just do.
Let's go. Up. Perfect. Ooh,
Chin up, yeah. Ooh, that's it. Beautiful.
So kind of your neck is cold. You been waiting on me to solve it for me. And last weekend you had me thinking, oh, must get in and let my head up. Like bum bum bum, roll back then rotation. Figure it's in the season. Shine bright as last season. Girl, you know you are a jam. Sounding like you're icing every time.